Hey, what's up? It's New Brew Thursday for a little bit here. Just gonna get this thing cranked out so that it's actually on there. I think I actually posted that I drank this one already, and then I'm gonna post it again with all the other junk that goes along with it so that everything's uploaded and all at the same time and it looks nice and everything on there. But it won't say New Brew Thursday, which is fine. It should say something about well, not on the new one that I'm going to put up, but on the one that's there already. This actual one, it's going to say something about the beer run because it's that day or those days, I suppose. Okay, so I actually had one of these the other day. Definitely did not drink and drive one of these on the way home. Definitely did not do that, but I did have one the other day on my way home from work. Yeah, not driving, just on my way home. So it's Ace Guava Craft Cider, guava flavored cider, so apple-y. It's really super citrusy, which seems strange. The guava is tart and really good. I like it a lot. Super crushable. It's gluten-free and vegan, which is kind of neat. No sugar added. There's a big bunch of crap on here. I'll read it to you. Tasting notes. Ace Guava Cider was inspired by a trip to Brazil, where we enjoyed Brazil's national cocktail, a caipirinha, blended with their local guava juice. The guava juice was so refreshing, we just knew we had to make a cider with it. Experience the taste of Brazil with Ace Guava, a blend of our semi-dry apple cider with Brazilian pink guava juice, fresh guava aroma, citrusy mouthfeel, and ridiculously smooth finish. You'll find it impossible to put this down. Cheers, or as they say in Brazil, saúde. I think that's how they say it. Maybe with a J, like a harder J. Saúde. It looks like it says Sodell. So, yeah, something like that. All right. Yeah, where's this Ace Cider? It's in California. Sonoma County, Sebastopol, California. So let's get this stuff out. It sounds like it should look pink, which is awesome. I do have a pink, yellow, orange, I don't know, a pinkish hue to my light here, so maybe it might look pink anyway. Using my Union glass because, I mean, it's nice and everything. Plus, I think my sister-in-law would appreciate that I'm using this. This is not filtered, so it should be cloudy. As a matter of fact, if I remember right, it says to roll this can around a little bit before you open it, which is fine. I'm pouring it, so it's not going to make that much of a difference. So like I said, what's it supposed to be like? It's supposed to be super crushable and tart and delicious, citrusy, all that stuff. And if I remember correctly, that's what it tastes like. Tart. It's got an interesting musky flavor to it. If anybody ever remembers having the runts that they used to have that were flavored as mango. It's got that flavor, but this one's tartar than the runts were. It's got that flavor where if you're eating it and you're thinking this is lime and you eat it, you think, gross, this tastes like armpit. But if you think this is mango and you eat it, you're like, wow, that tastes just like mango. So yeah, it's a musky flavor, I suppose, would be the best way to describe that. But refreshing, delicious. I like it a lot. I would drink a bunch of these all at once As a matter of fact, usually on my way home, I only have one, but I think I had 2 of these on my way home. It's really weird to stop and have a beer on the side of the road, but I'm not drinking and driving. I'm kidding, I don't do that. I just get them and drink them real quick, right after I get home. That's how that works. But yeah, super crushable. Delicious. Oh man, this is great stuff. The last few days it's been hella hot. And this would go very, very, very well on one of those super hot days. It would taste so good and make me feel great. And it tastes good. And it's totally worth whatever money you gotta pay to get it, because it's delicious. I like this stuff a lot. Man. Let's see. A story. Oh, if there's anything else that any beers that this reminds me of, ciders. Shoot. I don't think I've had anything that's quite, well, okay. So, back in college, my friend Dom was brewing cider, or however you say it, fermenting cider. He made some with some champagne yeast, and it ended up being super dry. And it kind of reminds me of this. Actually, the first tasting reminds me of this, where it wasn't quite as dry. But it was still super good. But it was also like really tart. Like he put too many Granny Smith apples in it or something like that. I don't know. It was good. And it was better later when it was dry, and it was like, oh, this is amazing and interesting and different than any other kind of cider that I've had. Like his coffee cider. I liked that one too, but a lot of people don't like it because, you know, it's like apple flavored coffee. It's strange, but I like the dark of the coffee. It's delicious. Oh, man. I could drink these all day long. It's too bad they only sell them in a 6-pack, because you could definitely grab one of these at like 8 o'clock in the morning, drink that up with brunch, have another one to go along with the end of brunch, have another one to go along with lunch, have another one later on in the day to keep you awake, and just keep drinking them all day long, floating on a river. Oh man, it'd be amazing. Well, that's all of that. It was pretty good. Got a quote for you. This one's from Pat Summitt. She's a basketball coach at Tennessee. She was a pretty good coach. And I think this quote's kind of interesting too. Value those people who tell you the truth, not just those people who tell you what you want to hear. That was Pat Summitt. Now, it says to value the people that tell you the truth, but the way that it's worded, it also tells you to value the people that tell you what you want to hear, which is interesting, and I don't think it's what she really meant, but I like to think of it that way too. All right, you can find me at Tuba Jake on Untapped, YouTube, Tuba Jake _69, because, you know, it looks like a 69. It's kind of neat. And on Twitter, J Mitchell Hughes. Well, we'll see you next time. Probably next time I will be in California, which would be super cool, and I would really like that. We'll see how that goes. I got vacation next week, heading out that way. We'll see y'all later. Bye.